Hi everyone, this week's Chatting with Chris, I want to reinforce the importance of seating charts. I know I've pestered you about these. I sent out an email, I'm now requiring them. You must have a seating chart. If we have a case where a student is exposed to COVID-19, we need to know who that student was within 6-foot contact of for more than 15 minutes, because at that point, those students were potentially exposed, and by health department guidelines, they need to quarantine. We had a great example, automotive. I think, Joe, thank you very much. You had great information and detail. We had a student that was exposed there, but we know exactly who that student interacted with, so we were able to identify those students to be extra vigilant about symptoms they may have, to contact their healthcare, and also get them off of the campus, so in case they were indeed infected, they don't infect others. We also had a case yesterday that wasn't so great. We had a class of 30 students, a student with a positive report. We have no idea of the seating. So we had to call every one of those students and ask them not to come back to campus until their quarantine period was over. I made some of those calls. I talked to some of those students. Some of them were concerned. What does this mean? Does this put me off path? Am I not going to graduate on time? Not a good deal, so get those seating charts. I know they can be a pain, but get them. I also know they don't fit in all modes if you're doing a clinical or a lab, but do your best if they can. If you can put them in smaller groups, if we're not going to be able to social distance in those spaces, and they're going to have a lot of interaction, touching objects and so forth, if you can keep those in smaller groups, that limits the exposure anymore. So please do everything you can. We're having a great start this semester. I'm hearing from tons of students how excited they are to be back on campus with you all. They missed you all, and they missed their fellow students. So happy rest of the semester, and I'll talk to you next week.